Tom was convinced he was doing everything right. At 28, he earned a decent salary of £36,000 a year, working in tech in London, yet somehow he was drowning in debt. Each month, he meticulously updated his budget, but still found himself scrounging for spare cash before payday, questioning how he ended up £3,000 in the hole. The truth was hidden behind a string of seemingly innocent choices. Choices that many people make without even thinking twice. At first, it seemed innocent. Dinner here, a quick drink there, and soon his nights out had turned into a routine. £25 on a Friday night felt justified, especially when everyone else was doing it. But as the weeks rolled on, it escalated. His credit card flashed red, a silent alarm ringing in his mind. Yet the illusion of financial control felt too comfortable to challenge. His friends, splurging on the latest gadgets and weekend getaways, only deepened his feeling of inadequacy, pushing him further into a culture of consumerism. But then it hit him. The hidden cost of this lifestyle wasn't just the debt, but the daily anxiety it brought. Each month ended with a credit card bill that overshadowed his pockets and weighed heavy on his heart. He'd mentally counted his purchases a dozen times, convinced of a magic formula that would somehow rectify his situation. Yet every calculation left him wanting, the freedom of his paycheck consumed before he even saw it. Over time, Tom started to notice those £25 dinners were actually costing him £300 a month. That was £3,600 a year. The thrill of judging a night out had clouded his entire financial picture. This is where it gets uncomfortable. He began lying to himself, telling friends that it was all part of living life to the fullest. What felt normal was slowly morphing into a vicious cycle, trapping him in a sea of fiscal insecurities. Meanwhile, his mate Sam, earning slightly less than him, at £32,000, took a different approach. He embraced a frugal mindset, shunning impulse buys and focusing on experiences over material things. Sam never stepped into debt, allowing him to save for a house deposit, while Tom sunk deeper into financial turmoil. Their seemingly parallel paths starkly illustrated a powerful lesson. Comfort-based spending leads to discomfort and hardship, while disciplined choices pave the way to stability. It would have been too easy for Tom to brush off the stark clarity of these two contrasting journeys. The bitter realization that his choices created a chasm of debts weighed heavily on his heart. Instead of merely stepping back to reassess, he was trapped in a quicksand of habits that felt far too normal. As Tom lay awake one night, surrounded by empty takeaway boxes and bills scattered around his living room, the question hit him. At what cost was his lifestyle coming? The uncomfortable truth resonated. The illusion of freedom from money came at the price of freedom itself. His story, like many others, serves as a stark reminder that sometimes, in the quest for an enjoyable life, we forget who bears the cost. Examining our patterns can reveal where we might accidentally be walking the path to financial ruin, reminding us that our choices shape not just our bank accounts, but our lives. If Tom's experience seems to echo your own, remember to take a step back, not just for the money, but for your peace of mind. Subscribe to explore more stories and insights that could change your financial outlook.